2, 3. Throw them up. My love, will you marry me? Maybe I can like spin you a bunch and stuff and then throw them after I spin you instead of like a dip or something?
A video or picture? That makes a difference.
Whatever.
Video?
Okay, yeah, video's cool. I'll just spin it like that, and then once it's up in the air, then I'll start spinning around. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Be careful, Kim, it's really slippery.
Yee! Lovey-dovey.
Just dancing on
Yeah.
ice.
Dance, this is the new dancing on ice. Oh, look at that.
So pretty.
Oh, you should get me that.
Dip me. Water. Okay, this is so awesome. We came out here to enjoy the sunset, and then we just happened to run into other fellow filmmakers. This is super cool. There you go. Look at that camera. Look at that. Just hanging out.
Messing around out here.
So cool.
1, 2, 3. Throw them up. My love, I've loved you from the moment I saw you, you know that? And I just wanted to tell you that I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And you know that I knew. And I want to protect you and love you with all the rest of my life. And you know, we're soulmates. And Rachele Brooke Smith, will you marry me?
Right now. How did you do this?
I love you so much. I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
I'm so in shock right now. I wasn't expecting this at all. We do it again. Do it again. I just want to take it in because
you're so special to me, baby. I'm gonna love you, protect you, keep you safe, and just adventure all over the world together. So I'll ask you again, Rachele Brooke Smith, will you marry me?
yes. Yes, of course. My dream guy. I love you so much.
I've been so giddy for this for like so long.
Oh my gosh, Dave.
I'm gonna tell you all about it. I'm gonna put it on you.
How did you do it?
Let me put it on you.
Oh my god.
Here, you see it?
So you guys didn't just happen to see her.
We stumbled into it.
Yeah. Here, let me put it on you.
Baby.
Here.
Love. You want to marry me?
I want to marry you, Bobby. I've been wanting to marry you from day one. I would have asked you.
I would have said yes from day one. Okay, I had no idea, and all of you guys are here. Oh my God. How did this happen? Oh, it feels like a dream. I know, I'm so excited. I'm over you. You go first. Oh my gosh.
How did it go? Is that you from afar?
What's up, guys?
Amy, hi. Good.
Thank you, man.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. My friend! Oh my gosh, they made posters. That is so funny. Even to the point when he was getting rose petals out, I had no idea. And we were like, all of a sudden this guy just shows up, he starts filming us with this awesome camera, and I was like, oh, just other people out here.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. There's no other word.
My love, my lovey-dovey, mi amor. You already know everything that's in my heart. I just wanted to say that I love you with all my heart. I love you unconditionally. I will love you forever.
I can't wait till we can spend the rest of our life together exploring and going on all the adventures that we talk about. I've been waiting for this all my life. I know me and you are always talking about how we've prayed for this our entire life, and you know my story. You know, we always say we can't believe this, but we can believe this. But it's almost like I lean more towards like I can't believe this, because you know how I grew up, and I never would have thought that I'd find someone like you, so pure of heart, so beautiful inside and out. You are definitely more than my dream woman, and I'm just so honored and blessed to be with you and to love you, and I promise to always keep you safe, seen, heard, and loved, and to protect you and provide for you all the days of my life. And it's just such a surreal moment, because I'm sure it'll hit us maybe tonight, but you know, the family's downstairs enjoying themselves, and you know this, right? Like when I first saw you, and for those of you maybe listening, you know, I saw Rachel a year ago, or a year before we met, when we got connected online social media, because we both do the K-kicks that we do. And I started following her online for about a year, you know, just like you follow a lot of people these days on social media. And there was this moment, there was always a frequency, always a connection that I'm like, wow, there's something about this woman. And there was a moment where she got off of an audition and she was crying in her car. And for some reason, I'm like, I'm gonna meet this girl, and I feel like this is the one. And it sounds crazy, but of course, you know, months and months down the road, I had an opportunity to go to Los Angeles when I was at Austin, Texas at the time, to do some business there. And long story short, as you guys probably know, we both said this, right? We first saw each other, and it was like if we had lived 10,000 lives together in the past. And I don't know if I believe about past stories or not, but it felt like that. And we always tell each other that we knew from day one. And so, love, I knew from day one. I would have asked you on day one, and I just love you with all my heart, and I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you and your family, who's just a huge blessing and bonus. To infinity and beyond, mi amor. And I'm just so blessed to be able to wake up every morning with you, and I can't wait to plan our wedding and our adventures and the rest of our lives together. I love you with all my heart, baby. Love you.
Well, I still can't believe I'm wearing this ring right now. You know, it's just so crazy how, like, from the moment I met Emilio, I just knew, like I just knew. And I remember all growing up, people would say like, oh, when you know, you know. And I was like, how is that possible? Like, how do you just know? Because I never knew. You know, different relationships I was in, I just always felt so unsure. And like from the moment I met him, it was just like, how could I not spend the rest of my life with him? You know, like, he's just my best friend. And just from the moment that we met, just my life has just been 10x full of love and laughter and joy and support that I just never knew before. And I just feel like the luckiest girl in the whole world that I get to spend the rest of my life with my best friend. And not just my best friend, but someone that I just feel this deep connection with, that I feel so safe and supported by and so loved. Like, I've told him some of the hardest things that I thought that if I told him that he wouldn't love me anymore, you know. But when I did, even though it was so scary and so hard to talk about those hard things, he just held me and let me cry and said, I love you even more. And I think that's when I knew for sure, like, this is the man I want to be for the rest of my life. And I think to anybody out who might be watching this and might, like, don't give up hope on love, because it really is possible. And there were so many times when I really did almost give up hope that it was possible. And I think even to the point where I think my mom worried that I had commitment issues. You know, she's like, Rachel, you're being too picky. And I'm just so grateful that I didn't give up when I felt so discouraged, and there's so many nights of feeling so alone and afraid and scared. And I'm just so grateful I didn't give up hope on love, because if I would have never known what was really possible. And now there's this, which I know it's just a ring, and I know we have a whole lifelong journey of adventures and ups and downs and challenges, but I think just knowing that like I'm with someone that I know that I can get through anything with, that I feel so safe and supported and loved, it's just the best gift in the whole world, and I think it's something worth fighting for. All right, guys, we have been getting so many questions from people being like, okay, why were you so in shock when he proposed?
Yeah.
And how did it all go down? Like, how did you have rose petals and you were on like a beautiful thing? Like, how did you not see it coming?
Yeah.
And so we're going to do this video just kind of breaking down all the fun, crazy details that went into just how this beautiful, amazing man made this such a magical experience that I will never forget. And